Okay, so I'm back with another manifestation technique, and I'm about to just go right into it. For those who have watched a couple of my videos, you may have seen me talk about this technique of storytelling, or I think I might have shared it on TikTok. Long story short, let's hop into it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited. I just got that phone call that I have been waiting for, that literally confirmed that I got the apartment that I was manifesting. Literally, you guys, it has everything that I wrote down, everything that in my heart, even before writing it down, that I said I wanted in my luxury high-rise apartment. I called forth that I wanted a luxury high-rise downtown Houston apartment. That's one of the first things I said. I also said that I wanted to be able to see the sunrise and the sunset. I asked for floor to ceiling windows. I don't remember having floor to ceiling windows in this particular unit, right? But I have enough window space and I have such a beautiful view that I'm still getting what I wanted. So it's a win. The next thing, guys, I kid you not, and I have a sister friend and Soul Tribe member who can vouch for what I'm saying to you guys. She can vouch for it. She went to the place. She saw it with me. Okay.
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right.
Okay, Siri. Thank you so much. So I'm so happy. I don't know what to do with myself. I said that I wasn't going to compromise this time, because I'll tell y'all a story time about the last time I manifested.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn onto Katy Freeway Frontage Road.
Okay. I'm going to tell you guys about the last apartment that I manifested and how I kind of settled a little bit or whatever. That'll be another story time. In this one, what happened was there was no compromising. Let me tell y'all this part. We wound up we went to, I want to say, at least 2 apartments that day. We went to 3, but we only saw 2. So we saw Avenue Grove. Oh, go girl, go. We saw Avenue Grove in Houston, Texas, downtown Houston.
Lane to take a slight left turn to merge onto I-10.
It was a beautiful space, and it had the floor to ceiling windows like I wanted. It was a great space. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, right? But it didn't have. It probably had other things that I would have wanted, but the one thing I wanted was I wanted to have both a garden.
Slight left turn.
Thank you, Siri. I wanted to have both a garden tub and a shower in my bathroom. So with Avenue Grove, it was one or the other, at least in the models that we got shown that day. But in the one that I have received word that I'll be moving into, you guys, it had both of them.
8.9 miles. Take exit 763 onto I-610 North and I-6.
It had both of them. When I tell you I'm so hyped, I don't know what to do. Not only that, I think what's so exciting to me about this is that that day was such a beautiful serendipitous day. I kid you guys not. It was an amazing serendipitous day. My sister friend who wound up being able to see the apartments with me, we didn't even plan to see each other that day. We both had an appointment, a doctor's appointment, the same type of doctor's appointment, with the same exact doctor, unbeknownst to either one of us. She had hers an hour before mine. Her appointment was at 8:50. My appointment was for 9:50. When I'm parking and pulling up for my appointment, I saw her drive by. And I was like, is that my verification? Oh my God, I cannot. I'm so happy. I don't know what to do. So anyway, we saw everything together. We just went with it. We went with the flow. And it was an amazing day from the beginning to the end. It was an amazing day. Most importantly, I found the apartment that I had been manifesting. I didn't even know. Spirit just had told me, start looking. So that's what I did. I know how to manifest it's funny. You really know what to do when you want something. It just has to be a practice thing that you do, right? So anyway, long story short, I listened to Spirit. They was like, start looking for your place. Start calling it forth as well. And then put yourself bare minimum in the vicinity, in proximity of what you want. we got a chance to actually go to these apartments, and I found the one that I wanted. And it's so amazing. After that day, my journal came in that I made myself. And you can go look at that and order that off of bossupbabelaunch.bigcartel. Okay, shameless plug, but I'm so happy. So my book came. Yesterday was Monday. That is a day that is dominated by the moon, and I happen to have a really strong Cancerian placement. In Vedic astrology, I'm a Cancer sun and a Cancer moon. Okay, so with the way that I understand it with tropical astrology, that is my inner person, that is my soul. So a Cancer is more connected to who I really am. But in the tropical astrology, the way that I express myself, the way that this Cancerian energy expresses itself, it is through the sign of Leo. Okay, so very expressive, very out there, you know. It's just so bomb, and I don't want to go too deep in that part because that's not what this is about. It's just about how, guys, this happened so fast after I started being obedient to what Spirit told me to start doing in this season. It's been happening like this. So when we got done from just this beautiful, amazing day, right? I came home, my neighbors had my package for me because I have had a package stolen before in my apartment. Or whatever, but it's okay. You know, it comes with the territory. But long story short, so that was the agreement that we made. So they had my package for me. When I got home, I was so excited to see my journal, y'all. I immediately started writing in it because I felt like it was a part of my manifestation. Like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I mean. So I understand, or I'm learning about how every hour of the day is dominated or ruled or governed by a zodiac sign, right? Or an angel, a spirit, a planet. So I was looking up that just because I wanted to make my manifestations just that much more powerful. It's like dragon's blood, okay? A dragon's blood incense, or a smudge stick covered with dragon's blood, or a clear quartz crystal. It's like it just intensifies and magnifies whatever your working is. So I wound up looking up the hours of Cancer because I know the moon is in Cancer that day. We were on the day that is dominated by Cancer. So now I wanted to work within the hours of Cancer, right? To make it more powerful. So when we got home that day, because we spent a full day together, we didn't plan it, but Spirit did for us. So we spent a whole day together, y'all. Guys, I made it home at 8 p.m. at night, okay? Which just so happens to be the hour, or one of the hours, that Cancer governs. So as soon as I got my baby taken care of, like I fed her and got her together and prepared for bed, I went, opened my journal, thanked God first, thanked Spirit for the physical representation of something I had been working on for a really long time. And then, baby, I started writing like I always do. I have plenty of manifestation journals that I bought from other people, you know, and now I have my very own. So I'm so excited. That was even a whole moment. And I started manifesting, and I'm like, okay, thank you for this, that, and the third, right? Tell me why I'm going to get a chance to move into my apartment on the date that I actually wrote down in my journal, on the day that I first received my journal, and on the day that I first even met my apartment, that I saw my apartment. There's so much more to this story. Like, for example, the address in and of itself, there was just so many synchronizations, guys, that day. It just, I can't, like, I want to keep it kind of short, but 1111 showed up in the very establishment. Like, we were walking over in there just to go kill some time we wanted to see another apartment complex, but the lady was out on a tour, so they were like, give us some time. So we were like, okay, we'll come back. So we went to this particular apartment complex, which I will hold and remain nameless because it's where I'm going now. But I'm not ashamed or worried about nobody ever. I'm not worried about that. I just want to wait until the move-in date. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all everything move-in date. But bare minimum, we get into the apartment to see if we can just like see something, right? And whether we have to schedule it or if we could just walk in. We were able to walk in, get, you know, be seen by someone eventually. But in the meantime, while they were preparing someone to see us and take us on this tour and, you know, answer our questions, we were directed to this big ass beautiful, you know, smart screen that had floor plans. We look at the time, my friend notices it, and she's like, girl, look, it's 11:11. So I'm like, I'm outdone. Mind you, the apartment complex within the address is 11:11, but it's not it's not 11:11. It's two other numbers that equivocate to 11:11. So that's how like bomb and synchronistic this was. Not to mention, when Spirit initially told me to start looking at apartments, I remember when I typed in, okay, luxury high-rise apartments in downtown Houston, this facility, this property came up. And when I went to go and look at some of the pictures, I just felt like it wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't giving at the time what I felt like I was.
Take exit 763 onto I-610 North.
Thank you, Siri.
I-610 South.
It just wasn't giving at the time what I thought I wanted it to give, right? Baby, look. That is the very apartment that I fell in love with and that I knew I wanted. Because it checked off so many boxes. And I remember the one thing I didn't want to compromise on was the very thing that for sure I have in this one. That's why it's like, it's not, I don't care that I don't have floor to ceiling windows in this particular unit, because the window views are still so beautiful. I can see everything I need to see in this apartment. And the thing I did not want to compromise on was my bathroom. I wanted my garden tub and I wanted my shower. And I'm talking about, these are separate, guys. It's amazingly beautiful. The walk-in closets are everything. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Y'all not hearing me. So with that being said, that's the good news that I wanted to share. But also, this is the manifestation technique that I'm working in. It is called storytelling. Okay? It is called storytelling. Just know this. I want you guys to celebrate with me. I want you to be excited with me. I'm just happy, y'all. I am a happy camper. I am a happy camper. I'm happy. Lord, please bless those people that were involved in this accident. Just allow them to be okay for the most part, and that everything that needs to happen for them happen. So be it, and so shall it be. Y'all, thank y'all so much for listening. If you made it to the end of this, I'm so grateful. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm happy. I am happy, and I cannot wait until I get the keys so that I can show y'all the space. So that I can show you guys the space. It is beautiful. And there's more to the story. There's more to the story. It's still unfolding. So I can't wait to share that. Thank you so much for joining in with me. And I will see you guys next time on, what is this one? Blind Moments with Judé. Okay?
Use the right two lanes to take exit 763 onto I-610 North. I-610 South.
Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.